Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to get straight into it. So I'm starting off with brows. I'm just using the Benefit Kabrow in the shade number 3 just to use to fill in her brows. Then taking my fave concealer, the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade Light, and just using that on a concealer brush and just running that below and above the brows. This will just give them a little bit more definition. Then I'm just popping some more of that concealer on the eyelid just to act as a base for the eyeshadow. And then what I like to do is go in with the Rimmel Stay Matte powder and just use that to set it all in place. Then just going in with the Benefit Gimme Brow in the shade number 3 and just running that through her brows to set them in place. Then going in with the Morphe brushes Jaclyn Hill Collaboration Palette and just going in with that warmish sort of light brown color and just using that pretty much all over the lid just to act as a transition. Then taking this sort of coppery color and also placing that pretty much in the same places as we placed the first shade. So just pretty much on the lid and in the crease as well. I just realized how messy and careless it makes me look, but because we're going to be cutting the crease and stuff, it doesn't have to be spot on perfect like you'll see in the end. But yeah, I'm just pretty much just slapping on the color and just blending it out. Then I'm taking the dark brown and pretty much just working that in the crease, just because when we do the cut crease, I kind of wanted a little bit more of a darker definition, transition above, as you'll be able to see after we cut the crease. Then taking a mixture of the dark brown and the black and just pretty much working that in the outer corners just to darken it up a bit and just to make it a little bit more dramatic. And now for the fun bit, the cut crease. All I've taken is a concealer brush and some more of the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Light. And as you can see, I'm cutting the crease. I'm not even going to bother to explain. I'm just going to let you guys watch and learn. Then taking the new Too Faced gold palette, I'm taking pretty much the only gold out of the palette and just placing that directly over top of the concealer. Then taking a bit more of the black and just using that to smoke out the outer corners. Then here I'm just taking a Q-tip with some makeup remover just to sharpen up the edges. And then for eyeliner, I'm taking the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner in black and just using that to create a wing. Then I'm taking these Lash Lab Lashes and just placing them straight on, and I use the Duo Lash Glue as well. Now onto base, I'm taking the Tarte Drink of H2O Gel Moisturiser. I love this stuff, and just placing that all over her face just to prep. Then going in with the new Benefit Pearl Porefessional and also working that into the skin. Then for foundation, I'm taking the new Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I mix the shades Punjab and Barcelona to get her exact shade. I know that it's not matching her face, but it does match the rest of her body as she didn't tan her face. So yeah, I'm just blending that all in with a damp beauty blender. Then for concealer, I'm taking the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade Light and just placing that underneath her eyes, Cupid's bow, chin, down the bridge of her nose, and a little bit on her forehead, and then blending it out as well. Then taking the Laura Mercier translucent powder just on the same beauty blender and just really pressing that underneath the eyes to set the concealer. Then to set the rest of her face, I'm taking the Australis Fresh and Flawless in the shade Darkest Brown, just on a large fluffy brush and just popping that all over her face. Then back on the palette, I'm taking these two shades and using that to start off by smoking the lower lash line area. Then I go to take the brighter orange and also blending that in as well. Then taking a narrower brush, I'm using the dark brown shade and really pressing it into the lower lashes, just because when we do the waterline and then smoke it out, the gradient will be nice and seamless. You'll see when it's done though. So yeah, just blending that out. And then I'm taking the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner in the shade Black and popping that in her waterline. Then I'm taking the black from the palette on the same detailing sort of brush and really pressing that into the lower lash line area and then blending it all out to create that smoky effect. Then I'm going in with the Australis Metallics. I think it's a cream eyeshadow. There's 3 shades. There's white, gold, and like a bronze. I'm not sure of the exact name, but I love the white one. And then I go over the top with Vanilla Pigment by MAC for something a little bit different. And then I'm just going in with mascara and just blending in the false lashes with the real ones. For bronzer, I'm taking my favorite. It's the Too Faced Sweethearts one, just on a angled brush. This one's just a Spectrum Cosmetics one. Just popping that in her cheekbone area and then around the perimeters of her face as well, and down the sides of her nose. Then I'm just going in with my favorite contouring product, the Hoola by Benefit, just on the brush that it came with and just really defining her cheekbone and jaw area. Then time for some baking. I'm just taking some more of the Laura Mercier translucent powder and just making a line directly underneath the contour just to define it a bit more. Then for blush, I'm taking MAC's Petal Power and placing that on the apples of her cheeks. I love this blush because it's so glowy and it just looks so amazing on the skin. Then I'm taking this Mecca Cosmetica highlighter. Now, I got this sent to me ages ago, and it's like a rose gold color, and it is seriously, like the formula of it, I've never ever used a highlighter like it. I'm obsessed. Like, it is so pigmented, and it just looks so beautiful on the skin. I've been using it ever since I received it that day. So I'm just placing that on the highest points of her cheeks, Cupid's bow, and then down the bridge of her nose. So then I decided to give her cheekbones a little bit more definition by going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills contouring kit and just mixing those two shades and just really focusing that in the hollows of her cheeks. Then for lips, I'm going in with my favorite lip liner, which is the Gerard Cosmetics Sheer Lip Liner, and just lining her lips with that. And then to fill in her lips, I use the MAC Cosmetics Kinda Sexy Lipstick. And then for lip gloss, I'm just taking the Marc Jacobs Sugar Sugar on top, one of my favorite lip glosses ever. I love the formula and just how it looks on the lips. And that is the final look done. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I know you guys missed my client videos, so if you have any requests, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. Thanks so much again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!